Any other question?
In your last time to examine our qualities, taking the 16th chapter of the Gita. Is this something we should continue to do, or just once for all to see where we stand?
No, it's not a question of once for all. When you have to pass an examination, you've got to pass in many subjects, isn't it? When you have to pass an examination where you want to be a perfect human being, there are many a trait that you need. So give yourself the marks in that. Why don't you? Write down, these are the traits required. They're clearly given in the Gita you are referring to. All right, how much do I have of this? And a sadhak makes it a point to give himself marks every time. I've gone down, because he has to become humble. He has to judge himself. There's nobody who can judge you, because what is in your mind, you know better. Isn't it? You have to reach a stage, a level of consciousness where dhyan is not required. You will be always seeing things. Yatra yatra drishti gatva tatra tatra samadhya. Wherever your drishti goes, whatever you see, you identify with that. Because all is He. If all is He, then why do I have to close my eyes? And why do you have to close your eyes? You can look wherever you like and identify there. Isn't it? ध्यान लगाना है ना. अगर ध्यान हमारा आंख बंद करके लगता है, इसका मतलब है, how does it get disturbed? Because we don't mean it. Your mind is not there. Your dhyan is, your concentration is where your mind is. You must converge all your vrittis towards one intent. And why can't you do it when your eyes are open? I get disturbed when you're reading a book which fascinates you. You're so immersed that you're not disturbed. You don't even remember how time passed. Isn't it? You go to and see a movie, you like it, you go for it, you're driving, you're doing something else. You're so immersed in that, you don't even realize where the time went. It's only a question of where your mind is. Similarly, the more humane qualities you'll have, the more you'll be immersed in everybody. ये सब बंदे भगवान के हैं. You will not try to outdo anybody or conquer anybody. You are only trying to serve everybody. Because they say, वैश्वानर की पूजा ओम का पहला पाद है. Vaishvanar means the whole world. Whole people, all people, the world, Vaishvanar. The total Vishwa comes in that. And it is devotional because Om, when you say, you go into an attitude of devotion. So devotional attitude towards the whole world. Can you imagine how perfect a human being you will become if you follow this? For that you need to test yourself.
This self-assessment, this testing of yourself, it's not just a question of concentration. You need to have this tremendous objectivity. Because initially you don't...
Mark, the subject matter of spirituality and religion is we ourselves. And we have to check ourselves. It's not meant for public preaching. It's meant for individuals. You know?
Gyan is meant to give you that objectivity, to be able to do that.
Gyan will not give it to you. It is your intent. If you have that intention, if you say कि मुझे लाज आती है, when my mind does this or when I do something, ये मुझे नहीं करना चाहिए, then you go in search of yourself. मैंने क्यों किया? We always tell the other person, तुमने ये क्यों किया? Why can't we tell ourselves, मैंने ये क्यों किया? Look at yourself as a third person. The trouble is, we think we are the body and we are so immersed and one with it, we can't realize I am not the body. Otherwise, you have to convince people that I am not the body. What are you talking about? Once you realize the truth behind it, you will say, ये body किसको कह रहे हो भाई? Is there only कर्मों का जन्म हुआ है, कर्म आ रहे हैं, पिछले से आए हैं, मैंने क्या किया है? How do I deserve this place? What is the difference? What have I done to be born in a certain place or to have a certain attitude or a certain physique or anything? What have I done to get this? ये तो पीछे से आया है and जिसने पीछे किया है वो तो बहुत सुंदर था. We don't match with it. जब आपको इतना ही शक पड़ जाए कि I have done nothing to deserve it, this means somebody else has done it. ठीक है? If it was done by somebody else and I am a claimant, I have done nothing to deserve and what I have got today, you'll become humble bete immediately. And वो धरोहर है हमारे पास, ये शरीर धरोहर है, ये किसी और के कारण पैदा हुआ है. ठीक है? अगर हम कहें ये हमारे कर्मों का फल है और हम बड़े ग्रेट हैं, हम कहेंगे we are being very stupid, we are wasting our life. नहीं तो ये धरोहर है, इसको और सजा दो, and when it goes ahead, pass it on. It will go to somebody. धरोहर, ये this comes in महाभारत quite a bit. धरोहर, ये किसी की चीज हमारे पास है. This life has been created by the destiny, जिसको तुम लोग कहते हो, वो पिछले जन्म के किसी और के कर्म है ना? Have we done something to deserve it? Everybody says we are self-made people. Nonsense. At least we can say. Self-made क्या होता है? We don't even deserve. I don't even deserve to sit here. After all, isn't that a fact? What did I do to learn all this which you are going on asking me? मुझे न भाषा आती है, ना कोई अक्ल है, अनपढ़ आदमी है, तो क्या फायदा? ना, सच्ची बात तो ये है, when we look at it objectively, we don't deserve this. We have to know what have I done to deserve it. They say we worked very hard and we passed the examinations. That was merely the jobs that you got. And even those jobs you got by the virtue of your birth in a certain place where your perhaps parents had these ideas and they got you the education. Or they gave you some facilities which you inherited. What have we done to deserve that? And the next man hasn't got it. That is what it is meant for. When we see the next man, we should learn the art of generosity, kindness, magnanimity, and identification with his needs and his pain, and try and relieve him, because he is much more important than we are. That is where we are going to, that is our subject matter. And unless we do the groundwork there, we won't even become human beings, because we won't have the human. इंसानियत के बिना इंसान क्या है? सीधी सी बात है.
That's a very strong method of giving up attachment. This object objectivity, what have I done? How have I reached this
No,
point?
Mark, that is theory.
And the attachment is broken.
That is a theory, but that is the truth also. Because when you realize yourself, you are being very egoistic and unnecessarily demanding. You are thinking on erroneous lines. Why don't you do something about it? Because we have found those ideas and they are so strong, we can't rub them off. And they have taken hold of us. And we are living under habits, mental, emotional, and gross habits. A man is just left as a putla, doll of habits. We can't control ourselves. वो कहते हैं जी अल्कोहलिक है, हम कहेंगे जो ईगोहलिक्स हैं उनको क्या कहते हो? क्या हम अपने माइंड को चेंज कर सकते हैं? We are all drowned in these wrong things, negative thoughts. है ना? We always suspect other and tell them, say they are no good. But what about ourselves? हमने वो कभी देखा ही नहीं. The difference between a sadhak and a non-sadhak is a religious man and a non-religious man is a religious man must look at himself. आजकल का modern religion तो कल युग का है. So what do we do about it? We must do something about ourselves. We're not interested in the world. They're all right, they've come here to take our examination. We accept that. कोई हमें 10 सुना देता है, हम कहेंगे thank you so much. Because we learn, do we have equipoise? Do we know how to accept everybody as he is? Do we want the other person to change for us? We have to change. And unconditionally, we have to love. So we'll be the subject matter and we'll never be angry with anybody. Unless you are teaching somebody something, and sometimes you'll be thunder there. Because they have come for a certain to learn something. And you have to awaken them. Otherwise, what business have we to talk about it to people? We have to learn ourselves, we have to do it ourselves, let's see what happens. And the final examination will be after we are gone, whether we are right or wrong. How can we judge ourselves ultimately? You forget even the fact that you have got a name or form. You have to forget that. You get that now? Is that finished for today or you want some more? Any other question on this? No? Say it.
It's actually the basis of the Krito Kritam Samar.
Say it.
Krito Kritam Samar.
Krito Samar. That's true.
Understanding that
Unless you say Krito Samar and follow that, you cannot possibly say Agane Nai Supatharai. The next shloka means that. First you have to say Vayu Anilam and Atitam Basmantam Shariram. After that you do Krito Samar, Kritang Samar, Krito. But you must understand that this body has no meaning for us. Because what is the goal of this body? This body is going to the Chitta, be on the Chitta, or will be buried, or it is dust. It has no meaning. And no relationship is going to stay. The only things that are going to stay is how humane you are. ठीक है? क्योंकि कर्मों का फल वहाँ से मिलना है. नहीं तो Kalyug is going on the negative side quite a bit and things are becoming a little difficult. Anything else?